Hey Cancer, let's do your reading real quick. I just want to show you pre-shuffle. So just in the pre-shuffle so far, we got the Two of Pentacles. It's kind of like up in the air about something. And then with the Devil card, it is what's coming through for me is that you may be trying to figure out if something or situation is toxic. It's like back and forth. And then I changed decks, and we're going to lay out a full spread. So we're going to get really nosy and get to the bottom of it. But then we got the Four of Wands, which is, you know, the 11-11 twin flame energy, and the Empress, and the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like you may be questioning why you can't let this person go. Is there an issue? Like, is this toxic, or is this, you know, a soulmate situation? So that's what came through in the pre-shuffle. So we'll see we're gonna lay out a full spread. So how are you, Cancer? I hope you guys are well. Please hit like, share, subscribe if you haven't. You guys have no idea. I want to thank you, of course, for being here, but all the activity, the comments, the thumbs up, and if you guys aren't subscribed, if you would please subscribe, it means so much to me and helps the channel more than you can imagine. Okay, so please subscribe if you are enjoying the videos, and I'd love to have you as part of the tribe too. But also you can use the comments to take notes for the videos. You can put timestamps in there if there's anything that you want to remember or go back to. You could put them in the comments, and then if you come back across the video, that timestamp, your comment with your timestamp will come up at the very top of the comments. So for you, so that you can always go back and go, oh yeah, there's a point that I wanted to revisit. But anyway, this is a general reading for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Take what resonates and leave the rest. You guys have gonna have a super strong energy, strong rating here. This is the Four of Pentacles. I just put it back. So the Four of Pentacles is maybe it's kind of like an inability to let go, but or it could be a fear of lack. It could be a fear of like it's kind of like, well, I'm afraid if I let this go, or in Pentacles, it would be, I'm afraid to spend my money because I might not get more. It's a lack mindset. In love, it could be, looks like a little moon going on there in the background. You see that? But it could be like, if I let go of this person, I may never find someone else. So I wanted to say, if that is what's happening, that is absolutely not true. So Seven of Cups, there's options. So it looks like there's a struggle to decide what to do about something. See the options? Seven of Cups. Okay, recent past. Okay, so there was some deception in the recent past. So back to the pre-shuffle, wondering if somebody or something is toxic. There was some deception. Now, you know, we all have some toxic traits. We all have some deception. But I'm not sure of the severity of that. This also could be avoidance, but because of that Devil card, I'm thinking it's probably deception. So we've got Ace of Torches, so Ace of Wands. That's a passionate new beginning. Definite passion here. And what's next looks like justice. Things being balanced out. Hope it's not too noisy. I'm downstairs. And there, look at this, you guys. Wow. Four of Wands again. So you may be in a soulmate situation that's very painful. Of course, I never, ever want you guys to use a tarot reading as, you know, validation to stay in a bad situation that's tearing you down, not, you know, building you up or bringing out your best self. And that is so much easier said than done. I will agree. Justice. You could be dealing with a Libra, but that's what's next. Let's see the bottom of the deck here. We have the King of Pentacles. This is a little crazy because I just did a really quick Cancer reading for you guys. Super quick because I had to go pick up my daughter, and a lot of these same energies. It's uploading now. I don't know if I'm going to put it in as a bonus, but a lot of these same energies and same cards. So there's the King of Pentacles. That's an earth. This could be an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's somebody very stable. So this is kind of juicy, interesting. This card came out earlier too. Nine of Pentacles. There's an element of independence. I hope this isn't somebody, taking advantage financially or stealing. Queen of Wands. There she is in all her drama. This has a feel of somebody dramatic, drama queen, leaving a path of destruction. Do you see the... Come on, focus. Do you see the fire and the smoke in the background? Looks like somebody has caused damage. So I'm sorry to say, I do feel like there's something toxic here. All right, and then we have Night. I did have good light going on a minute ago. Okay, the Night card. You may want to start journaling your dreams. I'm not sure what I'm getting from that card, but I'm going to clarify. Okay, and then the outcome is Nine of Torches. So this has got the element of not giving up. The Nine of Torches is staying strong. It's perseverance. I just hope that's a good thing. Next card is Three of Pentacles, and there's that smoke again. See that? Like some sort of destruction. So this reading is stressing me out. Okay, Page of Cups for our first clarifier. Okay, let me tell you what just came through. I feel like there's a need to be open, honest, and authentic. And with this Princess of Cups or Page of Cups, that's, it's communication. It could be a sweet message, but there's something that I think needs to be expressed. Like, I like this. I mean, I love you, or I want this, but not the way it is. I will need to feel stable. I need to feel safe. I need consistency. And if you can't express that, then it may be time to reevaluate. If you're on the fence of whether you should stay or go, maybe you look at it like this. Look, I'm going to put everything I have into it. No more holding back. I'm going to express myself. And that's a good lesson to learn anyway, because you want to feel, valuable enough and know your worth enough to be able to express yourself, and not in a clingy, needy way, but just in a matter of fact way. I know who I am. I know what I want, and I know that I will have that either here with you, or if we're not on the same page, then, that's fine. But I do know what I want, and I'm going to I'm going to go after what I want. So if it's not with you, then that tells me then it's with someone else. Sort of and maybe it's just a timing thing. Maybe you're not in the same place as me right now, and that's fine too. But I feel like there's a strong need for open, honest communication instead of what this looks to me, or it kind of feels to me like is really drowning in emotion by yourself, isolated and not expressing it. I don't know what this drama queen is though, but we'll get to that. So here's a judgment. This is a judgment card call. It could be a big decision. Sorry, there. It could be reconciliation. It could be this communication that I'm encouraging you to have could be what fixes everything. Or I feel like you're going to be respected for your strength and ability to say, this is what I want. I want all in. I want this level of a relationship, unless you don't. and being able to express it. I want all in. I want to be a partner. I want to be a team. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to feel like I'm doing everything. I want somebody that looks at things as a partnership. So we put the partnership first. Not, it's important. We work on developing it and building it type thing. Okay, so 9 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like just the lack of communication is causing a lot of turmoil. There's 2 9s. I think you're at your wit's end. 9 of Wands and 9 of Swords. So it's kind of like hanging on by a thread. We're going to clarify. So you have the Knight and the Morning card. Isn't that interesting? So make sure you guys are getting morning sun. Okay, because morning sun is like a natural antidepressant. There's a gland behind your eyes that stimulates hormones, and hormones are everything. They're happy. They're your feel good. They just dictate how you feel. They're the chemicals that make us feel hungry or full or happy, sad, energy, everything, sleep, mood, all of it, motivation. So get some morning sun if you're struggling. Okay, well, let's start clarifying. What is this King of Pentacles? Somebody may work a lot. And also when you talk to somebody about, what you want, you can say things like, I want to feel your needs. I want to meet your needs. I want to know what your needs are. And just really, want to put a lot of effort into this if we're going to do this. If not, I know what I want. And this, I feel like this has you so out of whack, you're struggling to even just communicate what you want, but you're hanging on by a thread. But for some reason, there's this lack of being able to talk openly and honestly about it. Okay, so why do we have the King of Pentacles? Okay, the Sun. Again, we just talked about the Sun. That's kind of cool. So it could be a father. There could be children involved. Maybe this person is torn. Maybe the ex is a drama queen that's causing trouble. Or that's a lot to deal with. Maybe she interferes with the children. 7 of Swords. Why do we have the 7 of Swords in the recent past? Okay, so somebody found out about deception. Ace of Swords. Somebody found out about something that was, one more on that, clear. Maybe that person is the drama queen that came in and caused trouble. Something's off and you weren't really needing to communicate to get to the bottom of it. Yeah, so there was some sort of third party. Somebody found out about you or you about someone else, and that caused issue. There's the Devil card again. And it doesn't mean that there was cheating, but it means that there was some outer influence that was wreaking havoc over a new passionate beginning. And you lose your sense of power when you start feeling like this is your only option. The only way you fail is if you stay stuck. So tell me about this 4 of Wands at the bottom. The heart of the matter. The 4 of Wands, that's foundation, family. Okay, look at this. Hell's energy is super strong. So somebody's blocking like a higher level, blocking something from going to the next level. The Hierophant is steady, stable. It's marriage. Sometimes it's family. Somebody is blocking this from developing a strong foundation. Now tell me in the comments what this is. Yeah, look at that. Someone is really blocking. I feel like it's an ex or another party, a third party. Tell me about the Justice card. The Five of Wands, so that is, wish I could get this to focus without, oh, there. The Five of Wands is, I had it. It's conflict, it's bickering, it's competition. Sorry, guys. It's an uphill climb. There could be a legal, a divorce or a legal separation, some sort of legal battle that's going on that's still draining, that's actually draining, you know, emotionally draining, keeping somebody kind of in their own world. The Hermit card. One more on that, Justice, with the Five of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so there is some sort of situation that somebody is trying to get balanced out that's taking a whole lot of effort, probably leaving them somewhat drained. Something they're trying to get out of. I feel like for a lot of you, it's something from their past. They're trying to get cut, you know, get a clean slate, or they're going through a lot. Nine of Pentacles. Why do we have the Nine of Pentacles? That's the feeling of independence. It's also wealth, blessings. That could be part of it too. Somebody may, you know, not be saying it, but they may have to be protecting their money. This drama queen is pulling a lot of, yeah, look at that. Five of Swords, turmoil. So that's what's going on here. You're in the middle of something, or you are in something that you or someone else has something very difficult going on, possibly, you know, with legal involved, some sort of. The Five of Swords is the Five of Swords is kind of like a winning at all costs. This may be a separation, and there's a big fight and over money. Somebody purposely causes trouble, and I do feel like there's children probably involved here. The Knight. Why do we have the Knight? Or actually, should we get one on this? I feel like getting one of these cards on this Queen of Swords. I mean, it's Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Okay, this one. Emperor. Oh, there's the Devil. The Emperor and the Devil. Okay, so I feel like this Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, there's somebody that secretly probably is like, you know that saying, butthurt? It's so goofy, but scorn. Like there may be a woman scorned here. And so she may be trying to prevent someone from moving on with someone else. Using the children. There she is again. Wow, wow, wow. This is crazy. Look at this. Empress in reverse. Where I just had the Emperor. Okay, look at this. So you do have a strong connection. There is some strong connection with the Emperor. So this is father, husband. Here we have the mother, the Empress in reverse. Look at that. And then I'm going to dig in more to this Ace of Cups. But somebody is trying to prevent this new love or a return of a love coming in. This might be past love renewing. But this is everything I just said. Drama queen again. Using children probably to manipulate. With that Devil card, I've got chills. That's crazy. I think your advice is to just stay put and maybe not interfere with the Seven of Pentacles. It's just somebody's in a difficult situation. Tell me about the Knight. Wait, wrong deck. Offer support. Just be supportive, but maybe don't tie your whole world up into somebody that's not available for you. Okay. Obviously, hopefully that's always known, right? This blows my mind though. this was exactly what I was saying. Queen of Wands, somebody that's like a mother using children in a negative way, using maybe children to control and threaten or cause fear. Five of Pentacles. So I think what's happening is you feel really left out in the cold and abandoned. Why do we have the Nine of Torches? The Nine of Torches basically says it's not over. We're going to have to look at some advice too. I feel like this is your advice. Be stable, offer kind words, but you also don't put your life on hold for someone that can't be there for you, because you have to do things that fill your cup. Nine of Torches. Maybe you don't have to say it's over or it's not over, but look at that. Eight of Cups walking away. Maybe just temporarily. Just, let me know. This is how I feel. I know you've got a lot going on, but, I just think open, honest communication and being supportive is important too. Why the Nine of Torches? So there's an element of walking away, but there's also, that's clarifying. Oh, that might be what you're thinking at night. You may be stressing out, feeling abandoned, left out because you think it's over, but it's not. It's just really hard to be kind of like left in the, like left in the background. But I mean, it's a timing thing. Ten of Swords. And then Seven of Pentacles. It's like almost like you're waiting for it to be over. It's not over. But it's like your mind keeps going back to that. So I think you probably need to free yourself of this. It's just too painful. Yeah, oh my gosh, I just said free yourself. The Fool is somebody who frees himself of baggage, takes a leap, starts something new, or goes off, changes their energy and their vibe. And you can do that by saying, still being supportive. And sometimes you don't even have to say it. But I do feel like authentic, clear, honest communication would be very helpful. Yeah, collaboration, cooperation. I'm on your side. I know that you're going through something tough type thing. And just be understanding that they're trying to get out of something. Six of Swords. Not a good place to be. So, why do we have the... I just keep getting a new day. A new day has come. So, tell me about the Judgment card. It's not over. But I think you need to, I'm just repeating myself. Let's get some advice. Six of Torches. Yes, you need to do things, spend time with friends, do things that build you up, not tear you down, because being involved in this is very difficult. Judgment card, that just indicates that it's going to come back around. But there's a third party trying to block it. Death. So I feel like it's so crazy. I just realized this is just very similar to the other one. I feel like something has to end before something can begin. This is probably not going to work out right now. It's too neat. It's too much other stuff is going on. I'm just basically telling you. But then you've got a stable new beginning. And then you become the Queen of Pentacles. But you got to act like a Queen of Pentacles. You can't expect to be treated like one if you're not acting like one, right? And the Queen of Pentacles doesn't sit around and wait for someone. They do their own thing, they build, and they work on things that they can build on and work on. I don't have any oracles down here. I wish I did. Anything else for Cancer? Oh my gosh, this is the one I just put back. So just, again, communication that's strong and stable and supportive. And I would not use tactics. I would no tactics to try and get a reaction on this person. I just don't think this person can be supportive or really be present. They've got just too much conflict going on right now. Yeah, I think you need to clear yourself for now. Get out of this. Don't be in this. It's definitely not over, but I think there's the other things that happen. I'm not just repeating myself. I'm sorry. I love you guys. I love you so much. Check out the other Cancer reading, because there was a shorter one that was very similar to this. Okay, but you do have sun and happiness coming. You do end up with I don't know if this is someone new or it's this person. This shows a reconciliation. It does look like this is going to come back together. I just don't think it's good for you to have to sit and wait. Whoops. Okay. Or be involved in this conflict that's really not yours. All right. Cancer, I love you. Let's talk in the comments. Please hit like, share, subscribe if you are enjoying the channel. It helps the channel tremendously. I thank you so much for doing that. Also, love the comments. Those help too. You guys, I love when you support each other in the comments. I love when we manifest in the comments. I pray for you guys every day. So I love to hear where you're watching from, because then I can kind of connect the dots, you know. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon. Bye, Cancer.